Hello. Um, so, Johnny Ringo, and it's more of the same. Johnny Ringo has now entered the scene, who alternately speaks like a bad American accent and a flight lieutenant. I'm going to get Doc Holliday. Best come with me, Johnny. So that's all very good. And basically, this is a good old romper for a story. Um, It also two things that struck me. First of all, Stephen's American accent, which he is putting on as part of the story, is far better than anybody else's, and they're supposed to be American. Three things. The barkeep got shot, which was a bit of a shock, and just remind you how bloodthirsty some of these Hartnell episodes are. We've had a couple of shootings there. You know, Doctor Who's always got lots of bodies. It just feels a lot more graphic. Perhaps it's because the pace is slower. In Hartnell's stories, it actually has time to linger, and it doesn't have that anymore, unless it's a big, character, one-off character who dies and you don't want them to die. The modern day Who doesn't really dwell around on the guards and things that get mown down. But in this, we had two deaths, one of which was the closing shot, and the other had two. I mean, to be fair, the director, I'm not sure who directed this, but he's got some good camera angles. There's one point in the hotel room where, I don't know if it's two cameras, presumably two cameras, but the way they built the set, they could swing the viewport around. It was quite savvy. And when Charlie the barkeep got killed, the camera panned out, and it was such a good shot they did it twice. Bless them. Anyway, the other thing that struck me is, and this is knowing what's going to happen, because if you know anything about Doctor Who, you know what's going to happen in 4 or 5 stories' time. And Hartnell works in this story because I think he's tired. As a person, he is tired, and this story he is getting pushed around. He's not making things happen at all here, and that's okay. Couldn't cope with it week on week, but for this story, that's absolutely fine. We'll go with it. But since we know what's going to happen to Hartnell, and since Hartnell as an actor is having a bearing on the story, his tiredness is really starting to shine through. The Doctor just looks knackered, bless him, and it's just interesting knowing what's coming, how that's going to happen. Now we know what stories are coming up, and we also know, I shouldn't mention them, but there are moments where the Doctor is proactive and does stuff and whatever else like that, and so it'd be interesting to see how that balances out. But anyway, yes, I'm loving the Gunfighters. It's great fun. I can only take one more episode, to be fair. Oh, the song's getting on my tits now as well. Oh, those bloody songs. They've had minor key. We've had rolling bass lines with it. We've had absolutely bloody everything with this freaking song. Oh, well, love it. The Gunfighters. Everybody watch it and love it. It's brilliant. Bye-bye.